What is going on, everybody? Brick Builder here, and welcome to a brand new episode of the iCraft SMP. Today is episode 25, and that's a pretty special number. And what we're going to do to celebrate that is I'm going to give a tour of the iCraft SMP server so far. We got a lot to cover. This is likely to be a very long episode in comparison to some of the other ones, but hopefully you guys will enjoy seeing all the different things that the iCraft server has to offer, because there's a lot of crazy stuff. So, for anybody who doesn't know, this here is our spawn area. Spawn Island is actually slightly over this way, but we took a boat over to this bigger land mass here. So, what I did in my first episode, I set up my little humble abode right over here. And this place has been ever expanding and has served as my base pretty much since day one. I am currently working on a port city, which is not in completion, but there's a lot of stuff inside of this place that we've built throughout the existence of the world. I don't need that dirt block there, but yeah, so there's a lot of crazy stuff inside this little humble abode. It's definitely looking very nice, if you ask me. And I liked it because I really wanted to try to use birchwood in a way that, you know, didn't annoy me, because like birchwood is a block I'm trying to get a little bit more like accustomed to using, and I think I did that with this build, so happy with that. But we got so much stuff to go in today's episode. I'm going to try to cover as much as I can, but obviously I am going to miss builds just because there's so many people on the server. But over here is Community Enchant. This was set up relatively early on. We got Serpent Dagger's base. Iandis over here. Hashtag best neighbor Iandis in the comments section. Definitely is a thing. She gave me a ton of stuff early on to help me out. This was built semi-recently by Waffles from Nowhere. He wanted to go for an A-shaped house. Now, initially, this thing looked a lot like what's it called? A cookie. It really looked like a cookie in the beginning. And, I don't know. It really came together, though. It looks really awesome. But Iandis is over here. We have the sign over here. Then, right over here, we got a house. There's lots of houses in spawn, as you can tell. All different ones. Like this one here, I like because it uses the diorite, which not a lot of buildings use. Then over here, we have the modern house, which I like quite a bit. This modern house looks really nice. This is the horse stable. I personally don't have a horse, but if I had a horse, I would definitely take advantage of this area. Next, we have the inn over here, built by Iandis, and guess who has the first room in the inn? I have prime real estate. Right when you walk in, my room is right there. Very convenient, and I definitely thought that was a fun episode to do. Just a fun little mini project in the world. So I had a lot of fun building that one. Next, very early on in my series, we built this, the community in and out area. So it also is now a storage place for all the different Christmas chests that people had, but it's supposed to store all sorts of different areas. This is just like you can put things in, take things out. Over here is Virus and Skills Chicken Cooker. This thing is really strong. I'm actually going to swap this out for chickens. Up over here, we have Koi's base, which looks really fancy if you ask me. I really like the use of the woods in this build. So that's a thing. And then it comes all the way down over here. And right out here is the giant farm, which this farm I used a ton throughout the series so far. And of course, we're not even, you know, close to done with the series. Episode 25, we've got a lot left to go. Next builds we have this massive sky base here. Look at this thing. It's supposed to be based off a video game. I'm not currently sure what video game it is, but just look at how massive this thing is. Look at how far this thing goes. I mean, look at the sheer size of this thing. This thing's gonna take forever to be completed. But down over here is my port city, which right now we have some ships built by Glitch and me. And then over here we got a few houses and then a storage shack. But that's kind of it for that at the moment. Next, we have a build that was initially going to be my base on the iCraft server, but then I decided to convert it into a ruins and then turn it into the iCraft museum. So if you come over here, this was what Iandis assisted me turning this into a ruins. Down here, I have all my different items that I've gotten so far as gifts type situation up on the wall. Over here, these are books that I've received from other players, and these are the original copies of the books that I've wrote for other players, because I like to keep all the documentation of the books, just so if I ever want to look back at them, I can. It's just like a cool little thing that I personally enjoy doing. But now we're going to go into the nether, because that's the best way to transport around the server. It's just the most convenient method, truthfully, just because everybody is so spread out, and to get to things quickly, the nether is the greatest way of doing that. So Once you walk inside, you're going to see this little room here. This was built by Waffles and Rose, specifically Waffles from Nowhere. At one point, this says Waffles from No-He, and it was the funniest thing ever. But that has been fixed. So down here we have Serpent's Base and the Shopping District. Now, I don't know how much of each individual player's base I'm going to show off, just because I don't know how much they want me to show off. So we're not really going to focus too much on bases. But today we're going to head over to the Shopping District right now just to kind of show off that. Now, in the last episode, we were already here, so there's probably not too much progress being made in between the two projects, but we'll see in between the two episodes. So we have this little entrance here, which looks really nice. And then over here, oh, we have sea lanterns that cover up and light this place up. So over here we have the store that sells nothing. So that is an interesting design there. It's going to be in development, I'm assuming. This is my nether shop. I put this up relatively early on in the shopping district. Over here we got Bloxworth with his, I believe this thing is called the Bloxworth Emporium, the Aquatic of Wonders. Looks really cool, specifically this. I really like this guardian in the background. It looks really dope. I mean, look at that thing. It's like staring me in the face right now. But yeah, so there's good prices here. And then we have a shop over here that's being worked on. It's not done yet, but you know, there's tons of time, so players will get on that when they want to. Over here, this is my ice shop, and we've gotten some products being sold already, so we've been making a little bit of profits. I do rate it, but we got more to look at here before we head on to the next parts of the world. Now, I'm not going to be covering the machines in today's episode that players have built. If you want to see all the machines that have been built in the world so far, such as the Ender and the mob farm and things like that, then definitely check out the Many Machines iCraft episode. Link will be down below to that. This is Rose's dye shop, I believe it is. It's not currently full, but this plays well. That it does have is you break this area, which I know says do not enter, but come on, when have I ever listened to players? Anyway, kidding. But whenever you need a bed, there is a bed up here you can borrow. So I've been using that whenever I'm over here trying to sleep away the night, but it's whatever. As long as I put back the door, she will never know, right? Right? Come on. Boom. There we go. No idea. Let's hope, at least. And next, we got some other things that are being worked on over here and that have been completed. Such as over here, we have, I believe this is Craze's firework rocket place, but it doesn't actually have any rockets for sale yet, but the sheer design of this rocket looks awesome. But obviously the actual build isn't done yet. And then up here, this is like one of the hardest ones to get to until the path was added, which is quite convenient. There's this like really awesome path over on the edge here that you can use to get up, but before this path is added, it was like nearly impossible to get up here. Now, I'm responsible for using this shop a lot. I've already purchased over like 4 products from here for like a total of like, I think it was 8 diamonds or something like that. But yeah, I do like this path a lot. It's very cool and very flowy with the actual design of the place overall, which I like. So this is built by Iandus, and we are gonna head on up, and right over here you'll see it. This is Knowledge is Power bookstore. Now, mending books are 2 diamonds. I've paid 2 diamonds for my mending books, and I bought a bunch of mending books. And then also there's other books that she's selling for as well, but I personally don't really need those. Now, I mean, I could AFK fish for the books, but it's just a convenience factor that makes it sheerly worth it for me. So that's why I decided I was going to go ahead and purchase a bunch, just because I want to have them, especially before if she decides to raise the price. So that was just a convenient thing. Also, jumping down, this is incredibly cool, because you put the waterfall so you can jump down. But there are more things in the world to check out, obviously. So we have a lot left in today's server tour. This is going to be like a great server tour, a big server tour. Now, we have Serpent Dagger's base, which is the thing we can check out. But I think if you guys want to see that base, you should go ahead and check out his series on iCraft, because, you know, I don't know how much he wants me to show off. But there's a lot of other things we got to check out. So this is the yellow tunnel, and now we're going to go down the green one, just because the green one has a few things I want to show off. So, down the green one, the big one is creation of the JSM's base. And the reason we're showing this one off is because we've personally helped on this one a little bit. There's also Mumbles over here. If we wanted to go into that, we could. And down over here is the mob farm, the giant multi-level mob farm, which will be showed off in the Many Machines episode of the iCraft series, which has already come out. Again, link down in the description, so go ahead and check that out if you want to see that machine. Just because there's so many machines in this world to cover that covering them in this episode would be incredibly difficult. So make sure you check that episode out after this one. Next, we're about to go in to this portal here. And then this is going to pop us out at JSM and Creations Base. You might know from all the Fortnite that we've played. And look at all these mending books that have been made for them. See? But this is the big one. There used to be a massive mountain here. Like, really massive. And you might think, oh, this is still massive. He's mined well over, I believe, 50,000 cobble, like, stone blocks throughout Creations and all. And when we were doing the YouTube versus Twitch podcast talkie episode thing, we did that over here. But this is just a cool place. And the reason that they decided to make a volcano here, which is what their plan is going to be, is because there's so many biomes nearby. So that's going to be really cool to see what ends up being, you know, done with that volcano. I'm very excited to see the final product, but it's definitely going to take a lot of time. So that'll be quite interesting to see when it's all completed. For sure, I will definitely be checking it out in the next server tour, which will happen at some point in the future. So we got to go down the next tunnel now, which is the red tunnel. And then we'll go down the blue one after, and boom, that's some of the main places on the world. Which, while we're here, we might as well check out Mumbles first. Let's go ahead and check out Mumbles portal and see. And yes, Mumbles has 147 deaths. That is a thing. Very well aware of that one. Got a lot of deaths on the server, so that's the thing. But this is his mountain here. He has a bridge overward. Now, I know he hasn't been too active on the server currently. He's just been busy with a lot of, you know, IRL things. So it makes sense that he hasn't been too active, but this is what he has so far. He has this bridge, which looks pretty cool, and I'm sure this place will come together in between now and the next server tour. So that's pretty much what we got here at Mumbles, but let's keep on heading on over to the next area. Also, yes, there's another bridge over there, which looks pretty sweet. So let us get into the portal, and now we have the red tunnel to go visit. There's a lot of things down the red and blue tunnels. Those are definitely the two most popular tunnels for sure. So we got the red tunnel over here. Red tunnel has a lot of things. It has Virus and Seal's village base, Copies base, Koi's base. We've got Blue's base, we got Koi's zombie skeleton farm, and we have Rose's and Jen's base. So let's see what we're gonna check out. First, over here we have Virus and Seal's village base. Let's go check out the village base. This place is pretty cool. They like slightly modified a village. I really like it, and it looks really awesome. So as you can see, look, like they modified the basement level here. This is Virus's starter hut, which looks really cool. I like this table design. This is something I never really thought about doing, but it just really makes the table look a bit taller. So I like that. That's definitely a building tip I will take into account in the future. They got their mine down over there, but just look at this thing. Like, they've modified things like this. They gave this one a balcony so you can actually walk into it, and they just did all sorts of cool stuff with this village. So I really like this village overall. Just different, modified, and it was a really cool starter base to see come to, you know, fruition. The one complaint I will have, though, is this obsidian being shown from the outside of this building does kind of trigger my OCD a little bit, but it'll be okay nonetheless. So let's keep on going. We got more bases to explore in today's server tour. Let's keep on going now. All right, next, let's keep on going. But these tunnels look awesome. Tunnels, some of them were designed by Ina, some were designed by Rose. There might have been other people who helped as well. I'm not 100% sure. The nether just came so fast that I couldn't even keep up with it, to be essentially honest with you. So yeah. Okay, Jen's base is over here, which is quite cool. We're gonna go down to Jen's base and see what ends up happening down here. So let's go. Let's see what kind of cool stuff we see at Jen Marie Gaming's base. Look at this giant portal she threw in. She put a big portal because, you know, go big or go home is the saying. Okay, so this is, where's the, okay, so you come on down, and I assume that there's some stuff over here. I don't think that too much has actually been completed on this currently, but I'll have to take a little bit of a peek. Okay, yeah, down here's some stuff. We got cows, we have farming, she has alpacas, llamas, whatever they are, same thing, whatever. She's got some really cool stuff happening. She's a big pet person in Minecraft, so as you can see, the 8,000 pets she has over here, I wonder if they have names. Any of these guys have names? Oh, I shouldn't even name them. Wow, I'm shocked. She probably has names for them, just doesn't have name tags. Well, at some point, maybe we will give her some name tags or something. I don't really know. We'll see what happens. But now we're going to go back into that portal, which is actually conveniently located over here, up on the top of the tree, so you can find it with relative ease. But yeah, that's Jen Marie's gaming base. I'm sure it's going to come even more developed. All the bases are. I mean, nobody has a completed final base, because most of the bases I'm showing you now are the whole project, like the whole season project type thing, where you have one big project that you go with throughout the season. But let's get out back into the red tunnel and keep on going, because there's a lot left to look at. Over here, this is Rose's and Jen's base. Primarily Rose's, but Jen's here as well. So let's go into this. There's a big nether wart farm over there, which is really cool. I totally have never snagged nether wart out of that. But over here, there's the auto chicken farm. They have one over here. I mean, it's not as effective as Koi and Virus's one, just because this area isn't as loaded as often. But when it's loaded, this one would arguably just be as effective, because look at all the sheer amount of chickens you get out of that. It's just a lot of chickens. Over here, they have their auto smelters, which, you know, do all the auto smeltation stuff, but there's nothing there. Over here, we have Rose's bedroom, and here's a little secret. You teleport in here, and boom, this is her chest location and all this sort of good stuff. So that's an interesting spot. She totally revealed that to me, so that was cool. And then over here, we have Jen's bedroom. Jen's bedroom isn't as fancy with that, but over here there's one. There's just a secret and nothing to see in here. And over here we got a donkey, of course, because, you know, another pet has to be kept here. You got some chests, a lot of saddles, and then this was, I believe, was supposed to be a mine, but never really was finished. But so there's that. And then over here, this is a, you know, interesting window design. I've seen a lot of iCrafters do this, where they use the trapdoors with windows, so that's a thing I've learned from the iCrafters. And then over here is just a nice little room. Mine is over here. They really love their secret paintings, don't they? I mean, this would be slightly better if you couldn't see that, but, you know, it's whatever, it works. Over here, they have a animal farm, which is quite cool. And then over here, though, something sad has happened. We have a grave site for a parrot, I believe. A bird or something died. And they have kept a grave for them. It only lived one whole day, so I mean, that's pretty unfortunate. I don't know if that's a Minecraft day or an IRL day. If it's a Minecraft day, it's only 10 days. 10 minutes. If it's an IRL day, well, then they got a full 24 hours. Then over here, this is dope. This is Rose's, I believe this is her tower. Yeah, look at it. It's very beautiful. Look at this lava emblem in the top here. Just look at this thing. This thing looks sick. I mean, it's pretty massive that this has been completed early on. And then the inside of the thing looks dope as well. See? It is very cool. So, that is definitely awesome to have. And I believe that she's actually working on adding more of those throughout the world or something. I'm not 100% sure what her plans are, of course. But, you know, if maybe one day I'll figure them out when she tells me or something. Now, where am I supposed to go? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm actually low as fudge on health right now. I gotta find where I was supposed to go, because now I might be a wee bit lost. But once all I need to do is, oh, there we go, up here. I always get lost for some stupid reason. Over here we got the horses. They have skeleton horses. They have all the horses. They just have all the horses in the universe over here at the Rose and Jen base, pretty much. So, you know, it's just to be expected. But we're gonna go back inside, and then we're gonna take a walk up these stairs, because up here is another bedroom area that is, you know, just for availability, I'm pretty sure. Although, actually, no, it's Copy's room. Never mind. I was going to take over Copy's bedroom, but that would be really weird. So I am not going to do that one. Next, we got to keep going back through here. There's still some more things to see. But we are almost done with the red tunnel, but then we have the blue tunnel and tons of other stuff to explore. Now, over here's Copy's base. All right, we're going to go and see Copy. Copy the guy, you know, he is a cool dude on iCraft. All really everybody here is cool. But let's see. Let's go in to Copy's base now and just take a little sneak peek at what we got here. Alright. Okay, this is what you would expect from Copy. He literally built an owl. That's what you would expect from Copy. Copy, he built an owl exclusively. That was it. That was it. Oh, we also added a little bit of hardened clay. That was it. That's Copy. That's Copy's contribution to the season. But no, but in all seriousness, Copy has had some computer issues, hence why he hasn't been on the server too much. But I believe those have recently been resolved. He said something on his Twitter, so, you know, that's interesting. So he'll be back now. Now this is iBlue Fusion's base. This is a this is a long path. This is a long path with tons of chickens over here. I'm gonna go ahead and contribute to adding chickens here, because, you know, I'm a bit of a goofball. I didn't put these chickens here, but I might as well try to contribute to it any way I can, because, you know, I'm a bird brain, so definitely down for that one. But let's see what's over here in iBlue Fusion Space. I've actually never checked out Blue Space, so we're gonna have to see what is over here? Whoa. Okay, looks like we have some underground area dug out situation over here, which I like. Let's use this ladder to go out to the surface and see if there's anything up here or not. I've never been over to Blue's base, so I really have no idea. Alright, we got a custom tree, which looks sick. Got some leaves. We got all sorts of stuff over here. And let's go ahead and just fly up for a second and see what we got. Okay, it seems like we're going to have a top of the mountain, like, base over here, plateau, once we figure that one out. And once we, and by I mean Blue. So this is going to be an interesting base for sure. Also, this underground area looks really cool. Very natural, very organic, which I like. And then what is over here? Seems like we have a little bit of a hidden area. Oh my gosh, what is this? There's a zombie that's supposed to be kept in there. Okay, oh my gosh, I almost just killed that zombie. Oh my gosh, I would have felt so bad if I killed that zombie. Oh my goodness. That would have been terrible to do. But now we got to keep on going. It's a good thing we left there very quickly, because I would have killed that zombie. The one that he's trying to convert into a villager. That would have been terrible if I did that. I would have felt so bad. I would have felt very, very bad if I did that one. But good thing I didn't. So, next base or spot on the server is coming up very soon. And it is a very cool thing. So, over here we have Koi's base and the mob farm. So the mob farms are again shown in the Many Machines episode, since you know they're a machine. But over here we got Koi's base we can check out quickly. So let's go ahead and do that. Koi lives here and in the surrounding city. This is where the skeleton, spider, and zombie spawners are. Let's go over here and just see what type of stuff we have at Koi's base. Alright. So he has this really cool thing here. You can fall down and then you come out, and he's working on this really big house, which looks like a literal, like, dope spot. Literally, this thing's gonna be so cool once it's done. But yeah, this is the house that Koi's building. Over here we got some, you know, interesting wood design, dirt shack type dealio inside here. But this thing's really coming together, and I can already see it's gonna look really cool once it's all done. So that'll be epic. And over here we got some other things. But yeah, if you haven't noticed, a lot of things in the server aren't done just because we're still in the beginning phases, you know what I mean? There's still so much. Okay, what is happening with my my tools? Why are they like reloading so quickly? I don't even know what's going on there. But we've got, what the heck is happening? PvP. There we go. Wait, is it fixed or what? What is happening? I don't even know. Alright, well, I killed a few his cows, so I should probably try to rebreed these up. But yeah, he does have a massive cow farm, by the way, as well as sheep, which I use quite frequently just to get some wool, because I really need a lot of wool for my ships, and this is just a good place to do that. And then also he has a massive pig farm, but pigs, I don't really use the pigs all that much. And then over here we have a chicken cooker thing, which is okay, cool. We also have so many eggs, and over here's feathers. It's just really awesome. So yeah, to put it in perspective, Koi is a very cool base. Now, we got to get back up this thing. Now, I'll admit, I don't fully comprehend how this thing works. So, oh, actually, wait, yeah, I do. Yeah, you just go up it and then like that. Never mind, it used to be more complicated or something. I don't know. But whatever. Here we are. We're going to go back in. And now we have the blue tunnel to explore. The blue tunnel has some pretty cool things as well. So, that'll be quite interesting to see. All the cool things down the blue tunnel, because there's just so much good stuff on all the iCraft server, to be honest. Pretty much everybody on the server is good at good at something at least on the server, and pretty much contributed some really epic things to the world, or have plans to contribute something really epic. Again, this place here really cool, kind of trippy like this. I like this though, especially with connected textures or with shaders. This will look like it's not even glass, which is cool. So now we're down the blue tunnel. This has Bloxworth's ocean base, the Blaze and Wither skeleton farm, the surface of the Nether, the End portal, and Ionus's base. So, let's keep it going. Right over here, surface of the Nether. Not really going to go check that out. This literally has just question marks. So, I don't even know if it's worth exploring, because I don't even know what's down that way myself. But over here we have Bloxworth. This is what place we're going to go check out, because Bloxworth, really cool dude. He's done a lot of cool things in the server, specifically the Guardian farm that he set up super quickly for the shop. I've personally bought sea lanterns from him and stuff. But I need to quickly get some firework rockets. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we can fly on over to here. Look at this thing in full glory. Just look at how beautiful this looks so far. And I'm pretty sure he has more plans for this place as well. But look at the Guardian farm. The Guardians spawn, they fall down. They end up falling and then they end up dying, and then you get all the way down here. And inside the chest is all sorts of guardian drops. As you can see, you got fish, you got everything pretty much. You get really dope stuff, to be honest. See, sea lanterns, all this stuff. All epic prismarine blocks over there. And then also we have a little bit of a tunnel over here. I think this is an ice tunnel, which is dope. He bought this ice from my ice cube shop, which is really cool as well. But let's see where this leads. I actually don't know, because this was built before I could actually see it. And this episode was recorded before his episode was posted. So where does this go? That's the question I want to know. Alright, I assume this is going to a mine, maybe? Maybe this is his mine? I don't know, this mine looks really awesome, let's be real. You're gonna literally decorate the edges of your mine, that's dope. But yeah, you could easily use this packed ice to make all sorts of, the word would be boats. You put boats on it and it goes super fast, so it's like Mario Kart, it's awesome. But, so this is Bloxworth's base, really cool stuff in my opinion. I like the overall color scheme he went with, of course, kind of matching the Guardian style. Over here's his chest room, very cool design for the chest room. I really like it. Really looks creative in my opinion. Now we need to find the way out of here, because I have actually yet to figure out how to get out of this place. That could work, I guess. No. Okay, there we go. I'm good at using the elytra if you haven't noticed. But now we're gonna dip out of here just before I use all my rockets trying to escape the Guardian farm. And we still have more things to look at as well. So yeah. Alright, and now let's keep on going down to the blue tunnel, which yes, has some diamond blocks in it. Not Bloxworth, diamond blocks added by the Waffles from Nowhere. These are public Wii fields, which were Waffles' like initial little humble abode early on, but now he built his base in Spawn. But this was for a short period of time where Waffles lived. And yeah, okay, a lot of it's actually been misplaced, but there was a ton of Wii here. So that's what happens when you make your Wii fields public. They just get ripped to shreds pretty simply. So yeah, now over here we can go on in and keep on going throughout the world, because there's still a few more things left to show off down the blue tunnel. So let's go ahead and keep going this way. I always get confused with which direction to go in these tunnels, so that's the thing. Let's keep on going though. Over here we have the fortress and some other cool things. So now the Wither Skeleton farm is super overpowered. I don't actually know how to use it though. You have to like restart the collection chamber or something every time, because like it goes around, it's like slime blocks pushing them into a hole or something. I don't fully understand the farm. It was built by JSM and Waffles and a few other people, I believe, so I don't know how to work it, but it's a thing for players who do know how to work it. They can go ahead and make use of it, and I could always ask for help if I need it. But yeah, you just like stand here, they'll all fall down, and then you can kill them and you get the Wither Skeleton heads and a bunch of XP out of it. But up here is also another farm. This is a blaze farm. The blazes will spawn down from up there, and then you just wipe them here and you can easily kill them. It's kind of like a basic factions generator, to be honest with you, basic factions blaze farm. So that's a thing. But then you can head back on down here and keep on going. There's also the fortress here, of course. If you ever do want to go to a fortress, you can go ahead and use this one right here. This tunnel here is still undone. Somebody might come through, possibly me, I don't really know. Someone might come through here and just decorate this up, because it's a long tunnel of netherrack, and it could definitely be improved if you ask me. But we'll see. So, yeah. Now, let's keep going. But again, that was also shown off in the Many Machines episode, I believe, if I recall correctly. So, let's keep on going down the tunnel. There's still more things to take a peek at. What's over here now? This is the next one. End portal. This is the end portal area. I guess we can go check out the end portal, although we're not going to go into the end because, well, yeah, we're not going to go into the end, but there are some things in the end, such as the end around here, which you can check out. Again, Many Machines, all the machines are there. So let's go over here. This was built for, this is our little like hub before you actually jump into the end portal. Really cool if you ask me. I like it. Basic design, but looks really awesome, and it's underneath water too, so it looks really cool. But these are just chests and some beds if you want to sleep before you go in. Just so you know, if you die, you can respawn closer. Super convenient for anybody trying to kill the Ender Dragon, since you can now respawn that bad boy. So, we gotta try to fly out. The flying in this is a little bit difficult, flying across all the stuff here, but it's super convenient if you can figure out how to do it. Which way do we go? I believe it's this way. I get confused, as I mentioned. So, keeping going down the tunnel. Let's see what else there is. It goes pretty far. The blue tunnel is by far the farthest of the tunnels, just because it has the furthest, you know, person, I guess, from the spawn. Alright, so keep on going. Keep on going. We're almost there, though, to the next thing. We'll be there very soon. That's good. And we can actually fly there if we really wanted to. But you come on down to the end here, and then look at it. It literally splits off all the way down this way. Look at this thing, how massive this is here. And we have a pony over here. I guess you need a pony to travel this far, conveniently, but this is awesome. Let's see, what is this? It doesn't even have a sign on it, so we'll have to go in and take a peek ourselves. Let's see what we got over here. Something pretty cool, I had to assume. Oh my. Okay, this is Iondis's tower. See, this tower here was built by Iondis, because Rose and Iondis are both building towers. So it's quite interesting. Let's take a little bit of a peeky peek. Ooh, this is her fish farm. Oh, wow. That's an interesting fish farm design. Look at how big that one is. I guess you could say how strong the loot system is. I like this staircase here. It's like this spiral dividing staircase. Looks really nice. Over here, just a little simple bedroom, and then you keep on going up. There we go, some auto smelters, and then you fall down because, you know, that's where it ends for now. But yeah, this tower, very cool stuff. I like it a lot, so yeah. And next thing, there's also a ton of fires over here. I believe that you're just using fire as lighting since our fire doesn't spread and it never will go away because that's the way that we have the server configured. Now we're going to try to go through this portal while they fight. That actually worked out super conveniently. They started fighting so I can get through the portal. That was dope. But that's going to about do it for the tour on the iCraft server. There are some places I missed, and I may have missed some. So make sure you check out all the other iCraft episodes from all the other creators on iCraft, because there are some super cool dudes and dudettes who produce content that is top-notch, in my opinion. So if you guys did enjoy today's server tour, and you want to see more server tours when next milestones are hit, episode 25, we've been going strong so far, and we plan to keep going for a long, long period of time on the iCraft server. So that's going to about do it for today, folks, but I'll see you in another episode. Thanks so much for watching, and I bid you all farewell, and this is like Inception.